Okay, so up ahead, bad storm, really bad storm. We changed mushrooms. Once again, we're going to Kennedy Space Center. He wants to be a cosmonaut, so we're going to go. Sammy Ukraini goes to cosmonaut school, and we're going to Kennedy Space Center. But this weather, I don't know, this weather looks rough. Look, I can see it, like right there, there's like really bad rain, and then over here, this land it's just beautiful. It's just empty. If you break down here, you're gonna die. Like, you're gonna get eaten by an alligator or a python. Something is gonna get you. So if if Sammy Ukraini, oh, we're gonna die. If Sammy Ukraini breaks down here, he's gonna die. I'm gonna stay in the van. You want me to get eaten by the python?
I go and eat the alligator.
You go and eat the alligator, baby. I don't know, maybe. Sign says. Sign says. Oh, we're gonna die. Sign says we're gonna die. Okay. We're at the Kennedy Space Center visitor complex.
Open today.
Open today. Hopefully it's open. We changed plans to come here. So today we're gonna become cosmonauts. We're gonna enter the space program. We're gonna have a great time. Hopefully, I don't know. I've never been here. Probably get space diarrhea or some terrible thing's gonna happen, and we're not gonna make it. Anyways, it's Sammy Jacks. We're at the Kennedy Space Center cosmonaut complex. We're gonna have a good time, probably. Hopefully, we better. See this big building here? That's where the spaceships are.
No.
Yeah. So if we go inside there, I'm sure we can become cosmonauts. Or if we go somewhere out of bounds, we probably go to jail. We can't do what we did at SeaWorld yesterday, because yesterday at SeaWorld we kept going in the doors that said employees only, ambassadors only. We went in there a couple times, maybe on accident, so we skipped the line. But if we do that here, we're going to go to jail, and we don't want to go to jail because we'll both get deported.
I think if I say it, I don't understand what you said.
Yeah, I don't understand. They'd be like, you're a tourist then. But look, see, that's the Blue Origin right there.
I said, yeah, I tourist.
Yeah, no good. Go to jail. Get
Not
locked
a
up.
terrorist. I said like a tourist.
Turismo.
I said I'm a tourist.
But people don't understand that, so it's like, here, check this out.
I'm a terrorist. I have a bomb.
Now we're gonna go through the checkpoint here. Kennedy Space Center. I mean, we're not gonna go into outer space for real. I mean, we better not, because I gotta go to work tomorrow, I think. What day is today?
Saturday.
I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm just like, okay. Here we go. Welcome to Kennedy Space Center. Yeah, I can't get us free parking here. What's this? They got washers and dryers outside here? It does. It looks like washers and dryers. I guess it's supposed to be like it.
I think it's like
Caterpillar feet or something, like the tank.
Booster power.
Crawler operator. Very exciting. Let's see what happens.
Hello.
We almost made it through the first part.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going in. Now we can be cosmonauts. This is very exciting. Maybe we can get like a badge that says cosmonauts or something. I don't know. I'm sure. Don't hit the wall because we will die.
50 bucks.
50?
15.
15. Okay, I was like $50. Jeez. Important that we're here now. There's a stop sign, so I guess we're gonna stop because I know I read a lot on the internet.
Number 6.
I have a doctorate in something from Facebook. They have these little certificates. And I'm a member of the Flat Earthers group on Facebook. So I know what's up. I know the moon landing was fake. You know the moon landing was fake, right? It's totally fake. Because who was the cameraman? You got to think about these things. They say, oh...
We asked it about
yeah, we got to ask.
Fake.
Because they say...
moon.
Louis Armstrong was the first man on the moon and also a great musician, but who was holding the camera when he came out of the spaceship? Questions need answers. The first astronaut, right there. First astronaut ever. Okay, he's saying something.
Space Center.
I don't know what he's saying.
State shuttle.
It's a different language. He's gonna take off in that spaceship. He's gonna become a cosmonaut. Very exciting. This place is bustling with activity. It's amazing. Look, they've got crew member parking only. Maybe we'll meet some astronauts. A lot of people listening to Louis Armstrong on the radio here besides us, just because he was the first astronaut, and today we might be here to honor him as well.
Maybe we need to park there?
I don't know. I'm really confused, but we parked here. I'm not sure what's going on.
We need that.
Oh, crap. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. Go sit right here, stand next to this. And now, yeah, put your arm around the pole. And you can tell everybody back home, that's a spaceship.
Yeah, it's a spaceship. It's my rocket.
There you go. We're at the main entrance. Look at that. Impressive. And they've got the space age drain here for the water to go down before it reaches the sewer grate. They really overthink stuff here. And look, they got a smoker's pole. So if you smoke cigarettes, you just dump your cigarette butt in there. This is insane. They got a schedule up here. Space person appearances. Look, Journey to Mars every hour. Look at that. Rocket garden tours.
Like a plane.
Yeah, like a plane. This is all right.
One day.
So we need to find a couple things out.
Check. Or 1 day.
2-day tickets cheaper. Tickets. This is pretty incredible here. This is the ticket booth. So we talked to the person at the ticket booth to get our ticket.
What we need?
I have no clue. I guess we have here. What language?
Русский.
They don't have Ruski. Let's do Chinese.
Okay, English. Or Espanol.
Yeah, Espanol. Si habla Espanol.
Ticket.
Purchase.
Purchase ticket.
This is not easy. Go to the space age bathroom. Okay. Explore security checkpoint. Okay, let's see what you're not allowed to bring in here. Keep your belongings with you. You cannot bring in guns,
Ganja.
knives. You can't bring in the marijuanas, glass bottles, cerveza, beer, drones.
It's a rules and says like you need to bring the gun, ganja, and drones. That's all.
And no suitcases.
Let's go.
The screen up ahead is pretty cool. I like this. I don't know. Oh, you can get tickets over there, tickets over here. I'm not sure. Look at that. John F. Kennedy. This is the information. Lots of merchandise. It's pretty nice. $54. I wonder if you get a discount with your platinum pass here. I'm kidding, I know you don't. That's really cool. $8. It's a good deal. It's a commemorative coin. This is for you for our appreciation of your cosmonaut stuff.
Okay. Where is it?
Right here. All right, what else we got here? Random. That is a nice shirt. Look at that. That's fancy. This one is $44. The prices are not too bad here. NASA. We could totally buy NASA hats here. Kennedy Space Center. Feels like wool. Space Center. Look, mugs. Little mugs. Space socks. You know, not a lot of people know this, but these are the same socks the astronauts wear. Little space backpack. These are also the same backpacks that the astronauts bring. See right here? It says remove before flight. Very nice. This is really technologically advanced stuff because this is what they bring on the spaceship.
Uh-huh. Oh, Huya.
Yeah, Huya, whatever he said. And oh, look at this. Little NASA visor. 35 bucks. What else we got here?
One more hoodie. Check.
And that is a nice hoodie.
Cool. I like it.
But this is nice too. Look at this. Fancy shirt. You can also go with the purple and get the matching. Yeah, and you can get a purple hat for the low price of $30. That can be yours today. Call now. Operator standing by. Look at the little fake Lego.
Oh yeah.
Leho. Oh, look, some NASA magnets. Failure is not an option.
If you know this, you can go to the moon.
Yeah, you go to the moon. And you can come back too, probably.
It doesn't take the water.
America 250. I like the glass, it's cool. I wonder if you can have hot beverages in there. The merchandise in there is really decently priced for what it is. Oh look, they even got NASA bags. I wonder if these are free with every purchase. That's a nice bag, look at that. A NASA shopping bag, you don't see that every day. You gonna...
$4.
How much?
$4.
$4.
Magnetic.
Are you gonna attach it to your van?
No, I'm putting it on my food.
Look, you should get that one too.
But you see, we have a scratch here.
Oh no, there's a scratch. Well, maybe you can get a discount, 50% off, $2. This one's pretty cool too. I mean, this looks like a real cosmonaut thing.
And like...
Maybe tell them you want this one for that price because it has a scratch.
Oh, cool. Sure.
Oh, look at that. That's, yeah, 3D holographic. And it's flat too, just like the Riller.
And we have something like this.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Like that. But look at these bags over here. Check this out.
Yeah, we have not a scratch.
Oh, there's more. Maybe these are scratch too.
$5.
$5 for a non-scratch. Yes, yeah, it's got a scratch too. I don't know. We can go to the counter and try to bargain.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll give them $2 for it. You got cash? Because cash is king. It'll be like $2.
I have a cash, a lot of cash.
On the way out. Oh, look at these. Little America 250. I didn't see these. These are cool. Yeah, but it's black. You can't see the logo. I mean, you want it to look authentic, like this.
No, I'm
You
better. That's not the best. I think this one.
Yeah, the trucker's hat. I do like that.
Stars here.
I do like that. The stars.
But $40.
Yeah, it's expensive.
34.
34. Yeah, but you know what? It says 2 for 30 on adult tees. Yeah, but look at this. 2 for 30.
Oh, cool. And this too, or no?
I don't know. We can just make up the rules because we don't speak English.
Different things.
And then what else do we have here?
This color was
That's
very
cool.
great.
What does this say? I need... What does that say? I need...
Garbage.
MySpace. That's an old website that's not there anymore.
29.
$20. And this is missing the top of the hat. So this should be cheaper because the top is missing. No price. Oh well.
No price.
Okay, let's get out of here.
It's free.
Down here, you see the space age bags? Oh look, they got little shot glasses.
Check this one.
What's that say? Apollo. Is that the one that exploded?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe no.
I don't know. It
It's
looks
like 5-8. Apollo 8. We can check on the Google.
Yeah, we can research it on Google. These are $10 for these authentic. These are the, yeah, that's nice NASA. I like that better. These are the same shot glasses they use on the space station.
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, look, little baby astronaut boots. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know why they have the I Need MySpace. That website's been gone for a while. Spaceship, is your name Hector now?
Right.
I wonder if they have my name here. They never have my name. Oh, look, they have little snow globes. Look, because you know it snows in outer space. Look at that. It's authentic. I can't see how much it costs. Look, they got little, and then they got more spacemen down there. And they got this space food here. Authentic space snacks. Ah, these are cool too. Little spaceship. It's coming in for a hard landing. We'll have a large variety of patches. What is this? Space bears? Space bear. What do you think about the space bear?
No, not good. Space bear, not good.
Oh, look, Christmas ornaments. And they got these little patches. You can put these on your clothes. Artemis, NASA. This is Snoopy. Snoopy. It's not an option until it is. NASA. Lots of stickers. Oh, these are cool. Look at these. These are kind of. This is $5. Look at that.
It's expensive for the
But it turns from the moon into a NASA logo. Check that. Pretty cool. And over here we've got, I guess it's a magnet.
Check here.
Oh, look at that.
Cool, but too expensive.
What is it?
$12.
How much?
12.
That's too expensive, but look at this. This is a spaceman with a damaged helmet. $6 for this guy, $7.
You have a problem, you see?
His mask is broke.
Yeah.
And then more keychains. We're back where we started. All right, let's get out of here. Made it inside Kennedy Space Center. I'm not sure where to go. I don't have a map. But I mean, I do see some rockets up there. They have guest services. Pretty incredible stuff. And then I guess United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. There's a lot of history here, I'm sure. To be here, it's not that crowded. It's definitely, like yesterday at SeaWorld, you couldn't move. This is a lot better. It feels more like, I don't know, it feels like old-fashioned Florida. It's not too busy, it's not too quiet.
Oh, we have a map.
Oh, look, a bus tour. How do you say bus in Ukrainian?
Bus.
Bus. Like bus?
Автобус.
Autobus. That's easy. All right, here's the map. This is so we can plan our day. It kind of looks like Universal Studios back in the day.
Somewhere here, yeah? We can check first, and here. There we doesn't have go, I'm sure.
I don't know. You want to? I'm sure we can.
Space Center,
Visitor complex, but there's like a line.
Start with center. No, we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
And we can go there.
Let's go there. I'm sure we can. Whatever. And the most important thing to visit while you're at the Space Center is the bathroom.
Yeah.
They have space age bathrooms inside this building here. Guarantee they're not the same bathrooms the astronauts use, or the same style, but I'm about to find out. That's a pretty cool sign. I just came out of the bathroom. A little disappointed they weren't the space station style bathrooms that had the the wet dry vac attached. You just attach it to your privates and it sucks everything out of you. It was just a regular bathroom. So I mean, kind of feel like a little bit let down, but it's okay. I understand they can't put the wet dry vac toilets down here on Earth, so it is what it is. Here's another map if you want to see a map of what the place looks like. So that is a map of the entire place we're at. And it says you can save a map save a map, download our free app. I don't even see any maps here, but you can download the app, which I might do, but there's no signal here. But pretty neat. There is an IMAX theater. I guess that's some kind of KFC, maybe Kentucky Fried Chicken clone. It's gonna be a great time. This is a rendering of astronauts on a lunar surface. See that? That's the first astronaut. And then over here we've got, I don't know who that is. And then over here we've got, who is this? She's got no eyelashes. Good picture though. Dining area back here. So you can eat back here, I guess. They got different food. And I did find a map, but it's in French, and neither of us speak French, so it doesn't really help us out, but it has pictures of the building, so it's going to help us out a little bit. I'm gonna lie, I saw this golden guy right here. I thought that was C-3PO from Star Wars. All right, I'm gonna walk over here. I guess this is the Garden of Spaceships, or the Rocket Garden, or the Olive Garden, something like that. And see, this seating area looks pretty nice. Wonder if you can rent that and have parties. So this right here is a capsule off one of the spaceships, I guess, or not a real spaceship, but what are these fake ones out here? Look at this. It's got water inside there. It's got a lot of water. Oh my God, it's like full of water. Okay, I'm in. Look at the water. Don't get your feet wet. Okay, we are now
Вот такие вот кресла тут, короче, вдвоем. Типа, и все, можно лететь.
Insert controls. If you had this much water in
Not
here,
enough the space for the two people.
And it smells bad. I'm not gonna get out of here. What's that brown thing floating in the water? My butt got wet. There's another one over here probably full of water too. Let's find out. Look at that. Rocket booster. I bet you could pick up one of these pretty cheap at a garage sale. So funny thing, Sammy Ukraini, he's talking about rocket boosters and stuff. The town where he came from, they used to build, or they still do, they build stuff for like NASA and the space station rocket boosters and stuff. Different components for spaceships. And here it tells you a little bit about it. Aiming at the heavens. It's from the 60s. Very long time ago. This one here is small. Maybe Uber Eats will use something like this one day to deliver your food. Oh, this one's real tiny. I am not getting inside there. What? There's no way. You gotta get in there. It's all you. He's gonna get stuck. We're gonna have to call 911. I don't think he's getting inside. Go ahead, climb inside. Yeah, he's like the same size as that capsule. If he gets in, he's not coming out. Look at this one in the center. We've got this other big one here. It is so sunny out here. All right, water. I think this is just regular water. Maybe. It might be regular water, I'm not sure. All right, and then, what is this? Rocket science made simple. Action, reaction, thrust, and motion. Then look at this thing in the center, huge. Oh wow, look, that's really big. That must be a newer one. And here's this one here. Somebody, they told me they put these faces on these like that to scare birds away, but I don't think that's true because I would just eat right through a bird. Look at this thing. That's a big rocket right there. I feel like my pants are falling down. This place is pretty incredible. But I don't think, yeah, I think that's a rocket booster, but look at this, like the video here can't do it justice because this thing is huge. It's like a mammoth. It's got to be like the largest thing they have here. really big. Like, think about all the rivets in there, all the engineering that went into making this thing. The people that sacrificed their lives and time to do this to make sure we could get into outer space. If we really did that. I'm sure we did, I'm kidding. Or am I?
Ничего такого интересного. Аполлон 7. Это Аполлон 7.
Could be the tank. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a booster, and then the spaceship probably clips on the front here. All the way down at the end. Oh my goodness. This is really big too, but you can't really tell just by sitting here or standing here. It's just like freaking humongous. But see, walking over to this thing, like, see, there's a tip on it. I wondered if this, I don't know, the pod or whatever sits on the front there. What's this say? The end of the beginning. What began as a competition of fear in 1958 became a quest for common ground 17 years later. On July 15th, 1975, Russia launched their Soyuz spacecraft into orbit. 7 hours later, the Saturn IB launched an Apollo command service module fitted with the first international space component, a docking ring. It would enable old enemies to link up in space and establish a new world goal hand in hand. 52 hours after the Soyuz launch, the two spacecraft linked up and spent 2 days together, sharing space as one. They ported. That's beautiful. Very nice. This thing is pretty incredible. I mean, just like, think about it. That'd be a hell of a job to do. It's not like building a car. Industry workforce, let's see what it says. So this lifted off in 1989. The Delta II ushered in a new era of spaceflight. The Delta II served as the launch vehicle for the Air Force's first global positioning system, GPS, satellites, NASA's Earth-observing science and interplanetary satellites. Wow. The final one lifted off September 15th, 2018. 29 years, 155 launches. But I mean, look at this. Just imagine the cost to get this thing into outer space. It's like really big. Look down here. Probably gets really hot. Probably. We've got this music playing, but besides that, look at the complexities of this engine here. It's kind of like an airplane engine. There's a lot of different things went into that. And like, I don't know if you noticed, I thought that was a mistake, but it goes thicker there and it goes thinner over here. Maybe for heat resistance or something. Something scientific. It says turbo pump exhaust manifold. See, this turbo has a little hole in it, so it's not going to work right anymore. Let's see, that's the exhaust manifold. And besides that, it looks just like a garbage disposal. Like a really, really big garbage disposal. Craney making a video. I was just over here. A unique day here in Florida. I can't believe we're here. It's not Disney World. There's no lines. This is crazy. All the engineering that went into this. This looks like a little serial number. This looks like the real deal. Wow. A lot here, so I'm gonna try to get around without getting my shoes soaked. But right here, it's another capsule. Let's see what this one is. Almost looks like a little tent, like a little teepee. Except it's not. Look, I guess you'd sit on your back in there, but if you sat in here right now, your back would get wet because it's full of water. But see the controls there. I mean, you'd have to be pretty brave to hop in that thing and be like, all right, I'm going into outer space. I mean, imagine if you had a BM in there when you're sat next to your three buddies. That's just not. And if you don't know what a BM is, it's a bowel movement. But if you had one in here, your three guys in there, your two friends or whatever, someone's going to be upset. They're going to be like, oh, I can't believe you did that. But I mean, these people that went in there were brave, not just for putting up with that, but for the risk of going into outer space. You know, they're permanently, potentially leaving Earth with the likeliness that they may or may not come back. And I think that's a double negative, but you could totally die. So we have to remember and thank those people for going into outer space and risking their lives for that. Orange one.
And after this, we go somewhere.
We're going to go somewhere else. International Space Station, ISS. ISS, International Space Station. That's scary. I mean,
yeah.
I would not like to be on that thing looking down on Earth.
It's a big thing.
It's big, but still, I mean, if there's an accident or the air leaks out, you're done, you know? On to sleep, and one of your other astronaut buddies. Yeah, we're gonna check this thing. One of your astronaut buddies could be, you know, doing a moonwalk or something outside the spaceship, and then lets all the oxygen out, and you're dead. All right. I wonder if that's like one of the training modules. They leave you inside that spinning thing for 4 days. Maybe. It's pretty incredible. Wow. It's got a reflective, shiny surface. Oh yeah, so if you're sitting inside there, you'd be looking, this is what you'd see. You'd be staring down at Earth from there. So they stopped using this in the mid-2020s. So yeah, this is new. Oh wait, they're gonna explore. This is still in use by Lockheed Martin. Yes, this is new. This is what it looks like. So they're gonna go explore an asteroid with this. Wow, that is insane.
But it's not real.
No, it's not real. But
it's like a maquette.
We can't ask them to have a real. Are those people real inside though?
Yeah. And he think he in
in outer space, and we're aliens. The world's largest NASA gift shop, mainly because we're at NASA. I'm not sure there's any like privately owned NASA gift shops. The Mars Exploration Rover. Check this out. They make it out of Legos. Yeah, that's what they make them out of.
I think it's real.
Yeah, it is real.
It's not real. It's a maquette.
That's what they make them out of. Space age Legos. There you go.
Cool. Anyway, it's cool.
He thought it was real. Yep, it's definitely real Lego. It's pretty cool. Don't know what he's saying. And then over here we've got the IMAX Theater. Then the Orbit Cafe, and then in the background, God, look at that thing. It looks small from here. Well, in the video, it looks small. But look how big that thing is. Really big. This cafe looks kind of cool too. It looks like something you'd see in
Orbit Cafe?
Yeah, it looks like something you'd see at like Universal or something, theme park. Cool. And this is what they have. They have Little Caesars pizza, which you can get at Little Caesars. A hamburger. Salad, sandwich, a fresh salad, and there's a bunch of people. Oh, they got a chicken sandwich behind the people, and a hamburger, and Little Caesars pizza. I don't know if you could see any of that, but I did. Oh, and then right here they got a giant marble. Let's see if we can push this rock off of the water. You think we can roll it off of there? We're pretty strong between us. If you take a running jump, maybe it'll come off. Oh my God, look at that. You know, honestly, I don't know a lot of stuff, but the one thing I do know is that I do not want to be an astronaut. I think it's a nightmare. Like, I'd be so anxiety-stricken if I was on that thing. I'd be like, nope. That is really insane. Space Shuttle Atlantis.
Yeah, it's two boosters, 1 ton, and for this thing we have like a shuttle. I'm sure.
So is that the gas in the center?
Yeah, it's a gas.
God,
and this booster too will like have a gas.
Wow. Is this like the kind that's made in Ukraine too?
What?
Is this like the kind that's made in Ukraine? No,
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. And then they have Space Dots ice cream, which look exactly like Dipping Dots, except they're made for astronauts. See, we're about to be walking underneath here. Like, I know you can't tell from the photograph, from the video, but like, I think it's leaking.
Rocket pee-pee.
Yeah, something. Yeah, it's splashing all over. I don't want to get my camera wet, but yeah, that's it. Definitely got a leak. It's made out of plastic material. It's probably
It's just a market.
it's heat-proof, space-age material.
Not real.
You know what? I just told it. Look, it's got a serial number on it here. It's clearly real. It says, I don't know what that says, but it's definitely real. They're not going to give us a fake rocket in here. Look, there it is in action.
Yeah, how I said, it's like a 2 boosters, it's a tank, and we have a shuttle.
So once it gets into orbit, the spaceship pops off, and then they hope for the best. Wow. All right, let's see what this is. You want to go inside?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go inside this giant building. So down here, you can get space photos taken at this docking station. Check this out. I'm sure we're not supposed to go over here. There's a little barrier. But on the other side here, it's like space outfits. You can dress up like a cosmonaut and take your picture. Very impressive. Wow. I'm sure we're not supposed to be back here. Real outfits. Very nice. We're probably on some government watchdog list now. So I told an employee asked us what we're doing back there, and I'm like, oh, he's a cosmonaut, it's okay. And she's like, oh, cool. And now we're walking back here. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like they got a Connect 4 game down there.
Maybe.
Probably used for some kind of space training.
I'm not sure.
And then this building is beautiful. Look at that. Look at the architecture on this thing. And then in the background, you see a giant space booster. And they're playing Van Halen over here. Over here, where I'm not supposed to be at the Space Center. He's not sure that I'm supposed to be here. I know I'm not supposed to be, like it says. There's a sign here that says no smoking. It probably says don't come over here. But we think this is a giant television. I don't know if it is or not. I cannot confirm or deny. But it does definitely have words on it. Let's see what it is. It says that I'm out of breath. I'm going to die going up this hill. Is it like a memorial plaque? Yeah, it's not a television. He's like thinking this thing's a television. It says the Astronauts Memorial Foundation operates the Center for Space Education and offers educational technology programs. So this is honoring people that passed in the space program. This thing is like a giant outdoor television, like a drive-in movie theater. Look at this. Man, a lot of history here. And then let's go to the next one. It's a really nice plaque. Look at that. Columbia STS 107. I remember when that happened. Remember when the Challenger happened too. The Challenger. I was with my mom at the department store and they announced it in the store when that happened. I think we're in Mouse Brothers or Burdines or something. I can't remember. It's a really nice little area. I mean, it's definitely something special to be part of the space race. Do not enter, I'm not sure. Not sure what's down here. They do have some cool bricks, some fancy bricks down here. Wait, not there. Down here. You got some fancy bricks with names on, so they're probably going to change some of these bricks out. Anyways, I'm going to go back to Semi-Ukrainian. I lost him over here, so I'm not sure where he is. I cannot see that far, but he's down here somewhere. But from up here, I mean, it's a really good view of everything. Look at that. It's a fantastic day. And if you're coming to Florida, you want to beat the theme parks, this is definitely somewhere to go that's entertaining and educational. Like SeaWorld, it's not like, I mean, SeaWorld's educational too, but it's not like Disney World. It's different. It's somewhere where you can learn and be entertained and pay homage to the history of the United States and other countries that, you know, dedicated their lives and time to this program. The adventure has only begun. Look at that. This is very exciting. Way to your first cosmonaut mission here. Maybe. That's inside the gift shop. Look at that, they got a little NASA caravan down there. This is pretty exciting. This is pretty exciting. This is a big room that we're in. We should sit down. Go there. Go first place you can find to sit.
The Union doesn't do like.
Really impressive. It is insane. There's like a lot of different things to focus on here, but this is like really amazing. Yeah, it's huge. Like, this is much more comfortable than the little things we saw outside, the small ones. I mean, that's big. There's a lot of space in there. You can definitely fit a lot more people in here. This is incredible. Look at that. I mean, you could fit like a whole, maybe 2 school buses in there.
Yeah.
Now hold on a second. This is just held up by strings. Is this real or is this a replica? Really? Yeah, look at the wing down there. This is pretty
real,
neat.
But it's not real.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's a replica. I don't know, it looks real. I'm assuming it's real. And then if you look at the wings, you can see like a little, underneath here, the little gray parts where it's worn from re-entry. And the latches, look at the latches on here. This thing has to be real. Wow. Here. I can't imagine the jack screw that makes these flaps move. It's gotta be like incredible. Look at all the little individual panels. I mean, this makes you kind of like patriotic, proud to be an American being here. Like, as a country, we did all this. And like, I don't think any other country has anything like this. We have here.
It's a special thing, and this thing loaded outside on the baggage.
Oh, so it's like, so this comes out of the...
It's a zone.
It's the world's largest telescope. Look at that. It's really big. And look at the solar panels on this thing. This guy up here. Wow. This is really cool. And there's like columns here that tell you all the different things they do. Rescued, installed, different missions. I guess this is the newest one right here, 2009. really big. Oh, and it exits into the gift shop. And one small step for Neil, but it's a heck of a big leap for me. That's funny. Astronaut Bruce McCandless. First person to fly in the MMU space. I'm not sure what MMU means. If you know, let me know below. Down here. And I don't know what for. Inside the cabin here. There's a lot of people in it right now.
We can try go inside.
We can definitely try go inside this cabin. Yeah, this is not the real material.
Real.
Yeah, it's
In this shop we have a real.
Yeah, this is
like a maquette.
This is like a replica, like a model. But see, like the ones outside, I was saying, if you have to go to the bathroom in, you know, it's pretty small. These are a decent size. They probably have a real bathroom in. Maybe we can find the bathroom in here and check it out. Oh, this is small. God, there's a lot of knobs in here. I think I'd have a panic attack if I was in here. Look at all these. What's this button do?
Can I have this? No, this. The black thing. Mama, the black thing.
It's the emergency exit button that's missing. What else we got? Doesn't do much. This is the horn if you need a honk. Somebody in the way, just hit that. Backup camera. God, I mean, you have to go through a lot of training.
Good job. So it's partial. Looks like it's a parachute.
Look at Mom.
Yeah,
it's a computer.
it is a computer. Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Now from the back we can see the big, I don't know, the big boosters, burners, I don't know. Oh, look at this. Here's inside one. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Look at all the pipes. It's kind of like a plane engine. And you know, all this technology probably helps us fly planes better and make better planes. Jet engines. But the temperature here is 6,000 degrees inside the engine. That's like really hot. I would like melt most people. I think I could survive it, but... And then inside here, it's like touching the engine. Go ahead, touch it again. You think
Titan?
titanium, maybe. It says like, please don't touch. I swear he's gonna grab this thing. And now I have video evidence. This pipe right here, see this big pipe? Intake manifold. It looks just like the one on my car. And God, look at this thing. This is like huge. And see here, you can see all the heat-resistant panels. Everything's got a different number. Yeah, see, they've got damage on them. You can tell they're real. And there's just a couple strings.
Check here. A lot of damage.
Oh yeah, you can see where the heat was. It's hard to believe it's just a couple strings holding the whole thing up. Look at all the burn marks. There's actually a big metal column underneath here you really can't see holding it up. You might be able to see it now. There you go. Oh God, look at that.
You see? All floor?
Yeah.
Have these small pieces.
Yeah. Imagine the man hours it took to put this thing together.
Special thing. You can try all the time heating this thing, and after this turn off, and it's cold.
Is it called asbestos?
Yeah.
You know asbestos, right?
Very expensive.
No, asbestos.
What does it mean, asbestos?
Asbestos, the stuff that kills you, asbestos.
I don't know.
God, you can see all the wear marks on here too. Wow.
These small pieces cost around $500.
That
Maybe
is insane.
5,000 bucks.
Yeah, probably. That's insane. Version, yeah, little version. I don't think we can go in there. We'll probably get stuck in that little hole.
Yeah.
And then they'll have to get the fire department. Sure.
It's a very big history.
Big history. But could you imagine if you and I went in there, we would make history because we get stuck inside there like two idiot tourists. That would be bad. Burn. That's a good name. That's like a good stage name. Somebody's like, what's your name? My name's D-Orbit. D-Orbit Burn. That's pretty cool. I like that. Look at this. That's a globe. But you know it's flat, right? You just shook your head, yes. Not sure why I'm standing in this. This is the first burn. I'm not sure what happens here. Good going through all those motions.
It's something like this, you see? Something.
Wow.
All this floor, like, work for the
heat
stuff. This. Because this thing have like a speed 25,000 miles.
How many miles per hour?
25,000.
25,000. That's a lot of miles per hour. You know,
Not
here
the
on Earth,
power, it's
no,
like the speed when they
speed.
go in the atmosphere.
If we went that fast, we'd get a speeding ticket. And ducks right there. Right, see that? And then look up here. That's what that is. We're standing inside it right now. Right there, crazy.
Like something like this plane.
Yeah.
And this plane named the Maria for the special for the shuttle.
Wow. It's a big plane.
Yeah.
It's, wow, this is the tires. Those are real, aren't they? Wow, these tires, look at that. These flew on the STS 135. So these are odd. Look, they're Michelin. I wonder if they're run flats. That's pretty incredible. You know, I wonder, this is the size right here. I wonder if you can find these on TireRack.com. Oh, that does not look like a fun position to me. We have to see.
And so
There's so much,
everything from multiple.
so much to learn here. If you like Star Trek or space stuff, it's a really good place to be. Okay, let's check this out. This is the tunnel adapter truss assembly. Look at this. Look, there's a cosmonaut. It's funny, these people waved at him, waving at me, and that is funny. It looks like he's inside it, though. He's really not. That's the door. God, that's insane. I wonder if that's really out of the spaceship. So you twist the handle. And it would unlock it. Kind of like an airplane. Let's try to go inside this RV, but there's a rope around it, so we can't get in here. Kind of sucks. Let's see. Oh, it's got like a window in front. But look at that classic carpet. Wow. Airstream. These things were built to last forever, but let's see inside here. Maybe you kind of see inside there. That looks pretty fancy.
Let's go.
It's out of order. This one is also out of order, but that doesn't mean we can't touch the buttons. That's like a switch. I don't know what that is.
Astronauts use the robotic arm to launch satellites, build the space station, and do experiments.
Where's the
in
volume
space.
button?
Can you handle the job?
Probably not.
Press the button to continue.
The button's broke.
The arm has
One of these buttons has to do something. I wonder if they ever sanitize these things. Everything's off now. I turned all the circuit breakers off. So the spaceship should start heading back to Earth any second. I think it's broke. I keep saying press the red button. It's out of order. Maybe. I mean, the out of order ones are great because there's no one here. You can just touch all the buttons. Yeah, this actually works. Okay, so it's saying grab this. This probably doesn't work. Limited propellant. Okay, something's happening. I don't know what's going on here. These are all broken. We're gonna get lost in space. Okay, here we go. Nothing's happening. I think it's broken. Either way, I know it's broken. It says so right there. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. But this one's not broken. Push the red button to start. Red button.
Astronauts use the robotic arm to launch satellites.
I don't care. Just let me play with this robotic arm.
Use the joystick to choose a mission.
I'm gonna choose a mission. Alright, here we go.
The center diagram shows the active joint. Use the small screen on your right to guide the arm.
Okay, we want to move the wrist. We want to. Okay, here, look, I'm moving it. I think it's broke. Yeah, it's barely moving. Like, I need some speed here. Alright, what I want to do is move it over here. And we're gonna make it hit the wing. And make the computer crash. Here we go. We're gonna look at that. We're hitting the wing. I don't know if you can see that. Here we go.
Easy. You've got an obstacle there.
It won't let you. That sucks. Too low. Move arm up. Well, that's a lot of fun. There's a switch here. You hit the red button and you can change the different things. The screen is like tripping on yours though. You hit that and then like you hit that button and then it changes. See, now it's on a different. I just made it hit the wing to crash the spaceship, but it wouldn't let me. We can kind of see in the back door here.
It's small.
It is very small. Still, it's pretty nice. There's kids inside the tube against the ceiling. That is pretty intense and insane. Astronauts eat. They got dipping dots and stuff. And this would be the feeding tray right here. Dominoes. They're just human. They're just like us. They eat regular food, hamburgers, except the freeze dried. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. They're not real.
What?
They're not real. They're fake.
Looks like a real one.
Nah, they're not real. But this might be real, but the people aren't real. That's a video.
People, yeah.
One last view of the underside belly of the spaceship here. Look at that. See, that a lot of people think Star Trek is make-believe, but that's actually the real deal. It's from the future. Some really cool stuff in here. I think that's real gold. Should have brought my kit. We could have tested it. That's a really old letter. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's not real, but
still, it's real enough to copy. Probably
it's copy.
preserve the original. Here's a picture of an astronaut in outer space. Pretty cool, right? Oh, the one that exploded. That's sad. Look at that. Bob Crippen. Flight suit and boots worn by Bob Crippen, who along with John Young piloted the very first space shuttle flight. Back in, wait, what does that say? 1981. I thought it was going to say like 1961. Huh. It's time to go in the gift shop. Gift shop. Oh, these are cool shirts. Look at these orange shirts. If they only had tank tops in here. Look at the polo. That's cool. That is a really sharp t-shirt. I can't see how much it costs, but it is pretty sharp.
Like the white color.
In a white color.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it on? Holy crap. Little book. That is cool, yeah. And it all goes back together. That's cool. I mean, it's really nice for some kids' toys and stuff. Lounge light. You think these are the real ones the astronauts use?
This one for the girl, good.
$80. Yeah, that's not bad. 80 bucks.
80.
80. Corksicle. These are a good brand, and they're 54 bucks. It's a very nice wallet.
Nice, but not the...
Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, a little fanny pack. That's cool. And then right here, there's a disc bag. Look at this.
20 bucks.
It's not bad. And then there's this. Pretty cool. I think that's totally your size. I mean, the legs are a little bit short. It works. They got Spaceman Barbies. That's cool. The ultimate road trip. So pretty cool. And then it's got a little keychain, Kennedy Space Center. That is a cool gift. Check out some of these cool space age bags I saw before. They got all types of patches. Posters. Wow, some really big patches. Look at that. That is pretty cool. That's like all the patches, like smaller versions. 50 bucks. You can say you went on all the space messages. And then mission patch handbook. That's cool if you got a kid into this stuff. And then it's the American flag. $9.99. That's also cool. Look at that. $9.99. Oh, look, a coin. Commemorative coin. That is cool. So I think he wants a fanny pack because I always wear a fanny pack. They're cool. Look at that. Just try it on.
It's I bring.
They got mini golf back here. And they got the beanbag toss. I don't know what that's called. It's got a name. I don't know what it is. And they got Connect 4. Okay, so this is Planet Play. I'm pretty sure this is for kids. I'm not sure. I've never been here before, but it looks like a playground. So I guess we're just going to walk in and walk out. Oh, and IMAX is in here too, so we can come back later if we want to. So, funny thing, it was a playground, and adults are not allowed in there. Unless you got kids with you, you can't just walk in a kid's playground, and we don't want to either because we don't want to go to jail today. Employees here said we should check this building out right here, so that's where we're going now. Looks pretty neat. Welcome. Oh, this is cool. This is really neat. Look at the floor. Totally missed the floor. Projector. I like this. The International Space Station. ISS. Look at that. That's a big ass rocket. And here, let's see what happens. I don't think anything happens. Rocket.
It's not real spaceship. It's a garbage.
That is real. That's 100% real. Ooh, it's like you can see through that television. A little game you can play with here.
No, it's not.
Okay, go ahead and mix the correct amount of...
Doesn't work.
Maybe. Yeah, look at that. And then you can see down here the engine. That is insane. Oh wow. Impressive. I think it broke. And over here we've got the Kennedy Space Center holo map. Click here to begin your journey. Let's see what happens. Click. Wow. This is insanely technologically advanced. That is cool. I don't know, really pretty graphics. Oh, we can spin around. That is really cool. You think that's real?
It's a back model.
They're on the other side of it.
Looks like a real.
It does look real.
Looks like this rocket trying to start and doesn't stop.
Then over here there is another spaceship, and you can see the solar panel on the side. Very cool.
I know what is this thing. It's a booster for the phone.
Uranus. Oh, and it tells you some stuff here. Jupiter. Really like dance on here, and like it watches your moves. Look, a ghost. Look, you can dance. Go ahead. Dance. It's like. Very cool.
It's a leg where the rocket stuck when the arrived.
Okay. So you think that's the real deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks real. It'd be kind of hard to fake that. Right, it'd be kind of hard to fake that, and then I guess we're gonna go to Mars. We're gonna die.
It's a red line. We have a lot of people.
There is. Maybe we should go in a different line. We're gonna go into a. I don't know. We're gonna go into a line that has no one. This is probably asking for trouble. We're probably gonna go upside down. I'm gonna vomit. We're gonna find out. Look at this. It's like the future that never was. So we went into the IMAX instead of the simulator. We went into IMAX, and then we came over here to the Heroes and Legends and it showed. We've only got 15 minutes left, but we did a lot of stuff.
We go in the restroom.
Oh, we got a restroom, and I think that's the only attraction left.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, I'm sure we have a door.
A door. Oh, you mean a back door, and we can go in the employee entrance? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure they'd like that. Space aliens. Okay, so I guess it worked. Maybe. We got like 10 minutes left. Then we have to leave. Wait a second. Okay, I'm going around inside here. There's a bunch of astronauts. Like pixelated pictures of astronauts. I don't see any big rocket. I was waiting for it. There was like, I'm scared of, in case, I don't think I can go up here. I'm in a dead end. I'm not gonna ask anyone. I'm gonna go around the other way. Okay, here we go. There's no one in here. I think they closed it. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, they kick you out? Ah, they kicked you out because it's closed. Ha ha ha. All right. Oh, the second floor is closed. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Bye-bye. I see the second floor. I think... Oh, I see you. Okay. We don't have to talk on the phone anymore. All right. Check. Oh yeah, look at that rock. Is that real? Yeah, so this place closed. We came through the bathroom door and found our way in here, and he went to the second floor and got trespassed. This is good. Oh, wow, look at this. 1962 Mission Control. Look at the floor. Asbestos floor. You can see the flat Earth. So this is everything they had. All this equipment is all they had to send somebody into space. That's crazy.
If indeed the heat shield was loose, during re-entry, the spacecraft would probably get very hot.
It's like barely anything.
3,000 degrees. He might burn off the heat shield.
It's in the ceiling. I think it's like a pretty accurate replica of what it used to look like. Just look at the picture. This picture has more can lights, but it still has the vents. It's got rows. Actually, this has rows of lights too in there, but they're not on right now. Huh. But you can tell it looks pretty much just like this. That is insane. Take a picture here. Smile. Hold on.
How do you train to walk?
Space capsule inside there. Capsule. Gemini 9. Look at that. Could you imagine being inside there? It's for 2 people. I cannot imagine. You can't go to the bathroom. You can't do anything. You're just stuck there. Gemini 9A. Extravehicular activity. I don't know, that would scare me to death, but if you can get over that, I mean, that's scary. Bottom of the heat shield that would be coming through the atmosphere. And then you'd feel it, hopefully not feel it burn up, but if it failed, you'd feel it burn up. And you'd get really hot.
Filling up inside too.
Oh, that's pretty good. Look, old magazines. Life.
Apollo 11. Foot upon the moon.
Oh, these 2 guys over here.
Apollo first punch.
The Apollo first. More buttons. These are, if I had OCD, well, I do. I can play. It's a fidget spinner. And then, have you been down here? I already went down there.
No.
That's cool. That picture right there is cool. Oh, look, outfits. What else we got? I don't think that's real. It's like bronze. 1923 to 1988. They already came through here. This is pretty cool though. They're made of little tiny dots. They look 3D almost, which is really crazy. Like they look like little statues, but they're not. It's really cool how they did that. There's an interactive television thing here. You can like see whatever you want. Oh look, Bill Clinton. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who that was. Apollo, that one. This is pretty cool. All right, we got to get out of here. It's closing time. I'll see you guys later. It was fun here today. It was a very educational experience. I learned that the Earth isn't flat. I learned that the moon landing was probably fake, and some other stuff. The moon landing was real, most likely. Anyways, I'm just trolling you. See you guys later. Don't die unless you have to. Subscribe. Goodbye. Probably no bonus content today. The video was too long, I think. All right. Until next time. Goodbye.
You're like, no one exit.
I don't know. It says not an exit. I'm not sure. I think, hold on, this might be bonus content. This is like, not an exit. This is like official offices where we probably don't belong.
Cool. Take a picture here.
This is crazy. All right, yeah, we definitely don't belong down here. But that does look really official. I like that.
If you wanna, we can go there.
I don't want to go down there because I'm not sure either. I don't want to go to jail. Not an exit, not an entrance. Don't go in there.